All right, welcome to another deep dive. This time, we're all about Meow and Barks Boutique, an online fashion retailer. And, well, you want to understand this brand, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to take a virtual shopping trip through their website.
Perfect.
It'll be like window shopping, but more strategic. Like, we're here to analyze.
Oh yeah, we're gonna decode their style, see what they're all about, who they're talking to.
Exactly. So we're on their homepage. It's pretty standard at first glance. Collections, new arrivals, sales, you know, the usual suspects.
Right, the basics.
But then things get interesting when you see the categories. They've got dresses, tops, bottoms, outerwear, accessories, and then matching sets. A whole section dedicated to matching sets.
So that's what I'm talking about. That matching sets category, it's a big tell. Huge trend right now, especially for the younger fashion crowd. They want that effortless style.
Yeah, like you don't have to think about it.
Exactly. So Meow and Barks might be tapping into that, the need for those curated looks. Make it easy for you.
Makes sense. Takes the guesswork out of getting dressed in the morning. Okay, let's zoom out a bit and talk about the overall vibe, the brand's personality. Their collection names are pretty eye-catching, to say the least.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Meow and Barks Couture, Meow and Bride, and my personal favorite, Cowboy Meow.
Cowboy Meow. Now that is interesting. They're definitely playing with those names.
Yeah.
So it's not just straight up Meow and Barks. They're adding these little twists. Like they don't take themselves too seriously.
Clearly.
And that Cowboy Meow, that's a blend, right? It's classic Western, but with a touch of whimsy.
Yeah, that feline element. It's almost like they're saying, hey, you can be a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll, but with a feminine twist.
Right. And that mix, the classic and the contemporary, I think that's key to understanding who they're trying to reach. They're not limiting themselves to one specific style. It's more about, creating a space for individual expression.
So how do you think all of this translates to the actual clothing? Like, what are we picturing here?
Well, even without seeing the actual pieces yet, I'm already thinking it's got to be a mix, right? Statement pieces, some wardrobe staple, things that are bold, playful, but still, wearable. You could dress them up or down.
Versatile.
Exactly.
So we're starting to get a sense of who this Meow and Barks woman might be. What do you think? What's she like?
Well, I'd say she's confident, definitely playful, and she values style, but also affordability. She's not afraid to experiment, try new trends, but she wants those pieces that'll last.
Right, that she can mix and match with what she already has.
Exactly. Make it her own.
Now, let's talk visuals. Imagine scrolling through their website. What's the photography like? What's the overall aesthetic?
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I'd say it's probably clean, modern, eye-catching for sure, and maybe a little bit whimsical to match those collection names.
And they're all over social media. Their homepage has, all the icons. Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, the works.
Oh yeah, they want you to connect with them on those platforms, See how real people are styling their clothes, get a better sense of their vibe.
So they're creating a whole experience, not just selling clothes, blending those playful elements with a fashion-forward approach.
Yeah, it's like, come join our fashion playground.
That's the perfect way to put it. So as we wrap up, let's talk key takeaways. What makes them stand out? There are a ton of online fashion brands. What sets Meow and Barks apart?
Well, I think it's that balance they strike, between being trendy but also timeless.
You keep coming back to that, and I think you're right. We saw it everywhere.
Right, like their pieces feel current, stylish, but they also have that classic appeal, so you can wear them for more than just one season.
They're not just chasing fads. Which, speaking of, let's talk about that attitude, that vibe they've got going on. Playful, approachable, like
you're part of a club, but not in a snobby way.
Exactly. And I think that inclusivity is a big part of what makes them different.
It's like they're saying, hey, come on in, everyone's welcome, whatever your budget is, whatever your style is.
So where do you think Meow and Barks fits in, in the whole online fashion world? Who are their competitors?
Oh, that's a good question. It's a tough market, for sure. But I think they're finding their niche, appealing to a woman who, well, she's confident, she's stylish, and she wants quality, but she's also smart about her spending.
And she doesn't want to be bored by her clothes.
Exactly. She wants that little bit of whimsy, that fun.
All right, so final verdict time. Would you recommend Meow and Barks Boutique to our listener? Be honest.
Based on everything we've seen today, I'd have to say yes. Absolutely. they're doing something different. You know, they've got this carefully curated collection, a playful attitude, and they're building a real community.
And don't forget their social media, worth checking out for even more style inspo.
Definitely.
Well, I think we've successfully navigated the very stylish world of Meow and Barks Boutique.
We covered a lot, you know, from their website layout to what they're putting out on Instagram. I think we have a pretty good understanding of what makes this brand tick.
Yeah, and hopefully our listeners feel ready to check them out for themselves, you know, see if it's a fit for their own style, their own wardrobe.
That's the goal.
Well, until next time, happy shopping, everyone.